Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. And today we are on episode 33. And our topic for today is how Paramita built a life she loves through passion and digital business. And like we mentioned, our guest is Paromita Biswas. So she will be joining us in a few minutes. But first, let me introduce myself. So, hi everyone, my name is Sandy. I'm originally from Panama, but I currently reside in Surrey, British Columbia, Canada. I also work in the movie industry, and I'm a proud digital business owner and mentor. I also want to remind everyone that if you want to start your online business and start earning online, all you have to do is register in my website that appear on the screen with my name and with your name, sorry, with your name and email address, and I'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. Our webinar happens every Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. Now, when you register into my website, you will receive an email that will contain two links. Okay. So the first one is to register for the live webinar. That link will take you to a page that will contain two buttons, one for uh, one for Tuesday and one for Thursday. So you can register for either one or for both. The second link that you get there is for the replay of the live webinar. So if you cannot attend to the live webinar, that's not a problem. You can always catch the replay of the live webinar and watch it from the comfort of your own home. Now, in addition to that, I invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, you're probably wondering, okay, so I go to the website, I put my name and email address, and I register for the live webinar. So, what am I going to find on the webinar? So, on the webinar, you're going to find out how our online business plan works. And also, you get to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, let's find out who were the hosts and panelists from this past Thursday's live webinar. Okay, so this past Thursday's live webinar, we had as a host Margarita. She's a former logistic coordinator. So that means that she's no longer doing that position. So she's fully committed on the business right now. So our first panelist is Iona and Aline. They are already entrepreneurs, so they're fully doing the business. We have Christina, trip planner. We have Nancy, a senior manager, early childhood setting. We have Shathu, financial accountant. We have Rada, a former corporate employee and a job quitter. So congratulations to Rada. She's a job quitter now, fully committed to the business. And Joreen, we have a customer service representative. We have Melissa, an enforced police service specialist, and life insurance. So, as you see, we have different walks of life doing the online business. So they all have something in common. That is, they took they took that leap of faith. You know, they took that leap of faith to change their lives and their family's life. Um, okay, so let's go back to our topic for today. So, like we mentioned, today we are on episode 33. So, our topic for today is how Paramita built a life she loves through passion and digital business. So, before I bring Paramita to the studio, let me introduce her to you guys. So, I'm so excited to welcome today's guest, Paramita. She's originally from India and now living in Singapore. So, Paramita is a loving wife and proud of mom of two. With a background as a teacher and art teacher, she spent many years nurturing young minds. Today, she has fully embraced the world of digital entrepreneurship and is now a full time business owner and mentor. Her journey is a beautiful blend of creativity, passion, and purpose. And she's here to inspire others to follow their dreams and courage and consistency. So get ready to be inspired. So let's bring Paramita to the studio. Hi, Paramita. Thank you for coming.
Sorry, I kept myself on mute. Thank you so much, Sandy, for inviting me here to share my journey today. Thank you so much.
Thank you for accepting my invitation. So would you
So,
like? Oh, sorry.
yeah,
Go ahead.
yeah. So, I would like to introduce myself first. So, as Sandy already told, that my name is Paromita. I'm originally from India, and now living in Singapore with my husband and my two kids. I'm a certified graphic designer, worked as teacher and art teacher for a long time. But not 3.5 years back, I started this business, and since then I'm running it successfully. I thought I will start it as a side hustle, but after seeing the result, after enjoying the time freedom and financial, of course, the financial stability, I thought of doing it as full time, and since then I'm doing it.
Thank you so much for the introduction, Paramita. Okay, so let's dive in into the questions. All right, so the first question for you is, let's give me a sec here. Okay, so Paramita, you spent years as a dedicated teacher, but still found it hard to make ends meet. So, what was the moment that made you start searching for something new? And what gave you the courage to say yes to digital entrepreneurship?
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for asking me this question. I think not only me, the who are moms, they will be able to relate to me. That we have to do work for our family, to support our family financially, but at the same time, we want to spend as much time as we want with our kids, but because of work, it's not always possible. So I started working when my daughter was very young, and I was not having work life balance. I was missing moments with her. So when my son was born, I took a break, and then I moved to part time. So I started working as art teacher. But when I was working as part time, then the finances was not enough, though I was getting time with my kids. So it was almost like a dilemma, which way to go. So I in my deep down, I was thinking, if I can do something from home, if I can have something flexible which will give me enough earning, at the same time quality time with my family. So I had this wish in my mind, and I was praying for that. When I moved from India to Singapore, I had to take a career break, and during that time, I was looking for a job, but I was not getting any suitable one. And that time I came to know about this business through social media. I was initially very skeptical and scared, because it's a completely new field for me. I was not at all tech savvy, and I did not have any business experience, business background. So I was actually, very skeptical and scared. But when as he just, Sandy showed you our webinar, I joined the webinar. That was my first step. And there I saw, people from all walks of life, they are doing this business. And then when I took the 30 days trial, I joined the private group. I noticed that many people, parents like me, different professional people, they are doing this business. So that gave me courage, actually. That gave me courage to say yes to this digital entrepreneurship. And of course, my why was strong, because I was desperate to do something for myself and for my family. I wanted more time for myself and for my family. So these are the things gave me courage to say yes to this digital business. Yeah.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, so you share a lot of things here. So, like many, like you mentioned, many of moms or parents out there, they found in the same difficulty. Like they want to provide for their family, but at the same time, they're missing the milestones of their kids because they're not fully present because of that. So, like you started to do it part time, but to be some kind of present, on your family, but it wasn't, like you mentioned, it wasn't enough to bring home financially.
Yeah.
So that's what it made you to look into this opportunity. So and yeah, that's the beauty of this opportunity, because it gives you the opportunity to keep building financially. So
Yes.
eventually it is like a plan B that it might be for some people, that plan B can become their plan A because it will surpass their actual income that they have.
Yeah.
Hopefully my internet is good. I see that it's fluctuating, but uh, so yeah, so the other thing that it would allow us that flexibility to be fully present with your daughter. That's amazing because you're not gonna be missing any milestones anymore.
Yeah.
So that's good. And then you also mentioned, which a lot of people also are in the same as you, they have those uh they're skeptical because it's an online and there's so many scam out there, so you don't know
Yeah.
what is true, what is not. And also, um you also were wondering, like, do am I able to do this online business because I don't have
Yes.
any
Yes. Yes.
technical skills or knowledge, so you had that fear going through, and I think
Yeah.
a lot of people feel that the same. It's like changing and doing something completely different to what you're used to do, and something unknown that also you don't know. But like, you were able to overcome those fears and those skepticism when you were able to watch the webinar and see that there were a lot of people, from all over the world, different backgrounds, that um, were able to, take that leap of faith and start this online business and has changed their lives. So, and you mentioned, your why was big. So, when that's one of the things that, is important, because when you have a big why,
Yeah.
uh, your your mindset is more open, that way of taking, that leap of faith, because you know that you need some change.
Mhm.
It's scary to do something different, but at the same time, that that place that find scary, to move to the next one, will take you and will change your family life, in a better way, in a better lifestyle, where you can have those things that you were looking for, more quality time with your family, but at the same time have that financial stability that we are looking for. So when you don't have to worry that you have to go to work to be able to bring that. And so with this one, it's just want to explain to everyone out there, this is not a rich quick scheme. It takes time to build. It starts small and then it keeps increasing. So that's why, for a lot of people, when they start this business, they think, they think it as a plan B, as a hustle. But once they're inside, they realize that, the potential of this business is big. So really, you're the one who sets how much you want to make. Um, so this plan B eventually, overcome your actual income and becomes your plan A. So for some people, they love their job, so they continue working and doing this, but they don't really need to work. It's just that they love their job. But with some people, they decided to quit their job. Like we have a job quitter in the panelist that I just mentioned it, and they are able to just to focus on this fully. And when I say fully, it doesn't mean that you have to work like 9 to 5 hours. No, it's only like 2 to 4 hours
Yeah.
per day.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just put a lot of you put more time at the beginning because you have to do your training. We all need to learn all these new skills. But then after that, it's only 2 to 4 hours. So, and you put it like the business adapt to yourself and not the other way around. All right, so let's go into the second question for you. So, you mentioned that this business didn't give you instant results, but your passion kept you going. So, what kept you committed in the beginning, and how did you turn skepticism into confidence?
So this is a business, and as you mentioned, that this is not get rich quick, get quick, get rich quick scheme.
Hmm.
So this is a business for lifetime, and this is a legacy we are building. It's not something that will give you result instantly. You have to work for it. And but the thing is that it doesn't mean that you have to work like 9 to 5 or all the time. No, it's very flexible, and you can do your things. You can put your priorities first, and then you can work whenever you get time for business. So that is the plus point. But it's not that instantly you will get result. You have to do the training diligently, and then you have to show up for your business, consistently work every day, then you will definitely see the result. And as you were for me also, it took little time to see the results. But I was I had trust in this system, because this is a proven system, and we have a lot of very very successful leaders and business owners in our community. And they are all ordinary people like us, and from different background, different profession. Some people are doing it full time, some people are doing it part time. So that gave me a lot of actually encouragement, and I never felt alone in this business. I was always surrounded with like minded positive people, mentor, coaches, and every week mastermind classes. So those all thing give me motivation to keep myself committed to the business. And the skepticism, it was there in the very beginning. But when I did my due diligence, I found out everything about the business. When I went through the testimonials of other people, then my skepticism turned into confidence. And also I saw the training site. It is very very detailed and very easy to understand. Anyone can do it. So like people like me who are not tech savvy, they can also do this training easily, because it is very very thorough, very detailed, step by step video based training, and also 24/7 available for us. We can access to this training anytime, because I'm a busy mom. So I used to sit after finishing everything, when I'm free at night, I used to do my training like that. So yes, so all these things, my community training, encouragement from coaches and mentors, other people, their success stories, these all kept me motivated and committed to my business. Yeah, and that's how I kept my passion towards it. And passion grew when I got involved. I'm telling, yeah, I think you will not understand, but when you enter the community, you will understand that how blessed we are, surrounded by very enthusiastic people. And always there's something or other is going on. We are learning continuously new system, whatever new is coming in digital world, we are immediately learning it. So all this made me passionate slowly towards my business.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Yeah, you share a lot of nuggets there. Um, so you mentioned that one of the things that kept you motivated, is building that. Well, you didn't have instant results, so you were building that legacy. You mentioned that, like we mentioned before, this is not a rich quick scheme. Um, you have to build started, like put some time at the beginning. Eventually, it's less. But you also mentioned that, this you do your priorities first. That's what you
Yeah,
allocate for time. So and then after you have done your priorities, that's when you focus on the business. So and this is the beauty of the business, that it is flexible. The business adapt
yeah,
to your own hours, and
Yeah.
not the other way around. So a lot of moms, like you know, they fit it into any time pockets that they have during the day. Some of them, you know, for example, they wake up very early before their
Mm.
kids wake up, and they
Yes.
do the business there. Or sometimes at night after the kids
Nice. Yes.
went to bed, they do some business, or when they're sleeping during the day, depending on the age of the kids. But yeah, it is feasible. You can fit it into your schedule. Now, the other thing that you mentioned is, well, we're talking about the flexibilities, the priorities. Um, then you mentioned that, you know, like at the beginning, we have to put our little bit more time because we have to do our training. You know,
Yes.
we have to learn the skills that we need to learn for that. Um, you see that one of the things that it allows you to uh, change that skepticism into confidence is that once you went inside our Facebook group, you got to see all the testimonials
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
results. And then it is a proven system. You know, we have seen so many results of so many members of our community. Um, well, you mentioned about the mastermind. That's one of the things that motivates you. Talking
Yeah.
about the mastermind, just to mention, you know, I started back in 2023. And
Mm.
when I started, you know, our mastermind was called Wednesday Masterminds, but
Mm.
now it's called Millionaire Masterminds. And the
Yeah.
reason why it's called Millionaire Mastermind
Yeah.
is because we have more than 1 millionaires now. So
Yeah.
this is just to show, you know, this is a proven system. We do have a blueprint that we follow. And that blueprint is what it takes us to where we are. So, and like you mentioned, you're never alone in this journey,
Yeah.
because that's the other thing that we have. We have a mentor, we have a coach, we have the global online community. So really the support is there. And that when we're talking about the support, we're not only talking the support about in the technical aspect, but also in the emotional aspect, because um, like say many of us are in there, some of us are like ahead of the journey, or some
Yeah.
people are ahead of us. So when we feel down, because this journey is not easy and we have ups and downs, right? So when we feel down, the persons that are ahead of us, you know, are able to help us
Yeah.
uh, in that case, because they understand what we're going through. They have been there before, so they are able to guide you
Exactly.
and bring you back, bounce back, you know, to be on track again, to where you need to get. So in this journey, yeah, you say building a legacy. So when we're talking about legacy here, we're talking two different kinds of legacy. So one is you building the legacy financially, meaning that this business you can pass it on to your kids later
Yes.
on, so they can have that financial stability already for them.
Yeah.
But the second legacy that you transfer to your kids is the legacy that you are teaching to your kids. And what I mean by that is that you are learning new skills, you're stepping out of your comfort zone,
Exactly.
you're looking for your you know, working towards your dreams, and those things your kids are watching it, you
Yeah.
know. They seen that all that, so they get inspired by you. You're their inspiration.
Mhm.
And they say, you know, if my mom is able to do all that, you know, so can I. So
Yes.
that's the other legacy that you're teaching your kids, you know, entrepreneurial skills, how to overcome challenges, how to overcome obstacles, working on the mindset, you know. Those skills are very good for kids, you know, to learn. uh,
Mhm.
and you can teach those skills to them, and then that's the other legacy that you're leaving behind. um, so you also mentioned, you know, this business you can do it full time and part time. Yes, like I mentioned before, you know, some people start as a side hustle, so while they still working, and some people are able to over surpass their actual income, and then at that point they decided to quit their job and then just do the business, you know, full time. Now, when we say full time, it doesn't mean that you're working, you know, long hours, like I mentioned before. It's just like between 2 to 4 hours per day. So you get to enjoy the rest of the day. So that's why we're doing this business, because we're looking for the flexibility times, you know, the time freedom, and also, building that financial stability where you don't have to worry anymore about, oh, I need money to pay the bills. I don't have any money. I have, now is just to give an example. A lot of people when they go to vacation, usually when we go to vacation, when we come back, we have more things to pay because of the trip that we took. But when you are in a position, later on, financially stable, uh, that's the contrary. You go to a vacation, when you come back, instead of having things to pay, you have actually checks waiting for you. So
Yeah.
that's the beauty of that. Uh, let's see, you mentioned about the training. Yes, the training is amazing. There's another things that uh, that's why we mentioned you don't need any skills, any experience and all that, because of the video-based training that we have, that you can do it at your own pace. And it's so easy to follow. So you're able to learn, and then if you still need more help, we have the help of the community, we have the help of the mentor. So really all the tools that you need to be able to succeed in this business are available to you. Is all you have to do to have all you need to have is the right mindset, be coachable, and really working towards your dreams. So be consistent, like Paromita mentioned. Be consistent on your business, show up for your business every day, and then the rest is just, it will fall in place. So yeah, thank you for sharing that. All right, so third question for you. You often talk about time freedom and be present for your kids and aging parents. How has this business changed the way you show up for your family? And what advice would you give to someone who feels like they're missing out on life because of work?
Yeah, so we always in this business we always talk about these two things, financial stability and the also the flexibility and time freedom.
Mhm,
So lot of people actually joining this business because they want more time. They want to enjoy the time freedom,
mhm,
because earning is one part that is important, of course. But if you do a job, you are earning. If you want to earn more, you can take a one part-time job, so more times going to be added there. Like if you
mhm,
are now working for 8 hours, then again another 4 hours or 3 hours you will be adding there, right? But in this business, you can just do 1 or 2 hours every day, according to you, because it's your business. No one is going to ask you any question. You will be enjoying being your own boss, so
mhm,
you can work according to your convenience. And then you know you can run on your own terms this business.
mhm,
So even if you are going, if you want to go for a vacation, if you want to go and visit your parents back home, especially immigrants like us, if they want to go back home to visit their parents, so you don't need to ask permission from anywhere. And one more thing is that you are carrying your business with you, because it's a portable online business. You just need to carry your cell phone and laptop. Even if your laptop is not there, you can handle your business from your phone. So that changed my time, in terms of time. That this business brought into my life, that more time, and that's the way this business helped me to show up more for my family, and give more time, whether that is my aging parents or my kids or myself, because we all need time for ourselves also. It is important not to forget ourselves, especially when we are not getting younger, we are
mhm,
getting older, right? So when you are in middle age, so from that time you have to take care of yourself, especially we women. We go through a lot of problems, or pain, maybe back pain or knee pain, lot of things are there. So for all these things, I if you are not getting time, I would suggest that please check out our webinar. There is nothing to lose, but this might be the one you are looking for, because this business can, give you not only financial benefit, but also this time freedom, which often we miss because we have to, right? Because we have to work. So that is why, this business is becoming, I think, more popular day by day. And now our business community is getting bigger and bigger, because from whole world people are joining this business, and enjoying their time freedom. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you for sharing that. Yes, and I do agree with you. Now more and more, like because prices are increasing, people are having to find a second job or three jobs. Like there's some people that work 2 to 3 jobs to be able to bring that financial stability at home. But because of that, you're trading your time, you're trading money for time with your family. So that's like that is feasible, but then you realize some of them realize on at the right moment. Some of them realize later on, but um, they realize that because of working, you're missing all those milestones with your kids, as the time pass. So like in the past, for example, our parents didn't have that opportunity of finding something like we have now in our time, which is the digital era. This digital era allows you to be able to build that financial stability while having that time freedom. And when we're talking about time freedom, like you mentioned, um, it's a business that will allow you to work on your own terms because you are your own boss. So it gives you that flexibility of deciding when you're gonna work, and making your priorities. Like especially for moms and parents out there, it's hard when your kids get sick, for example, and then you need to stay home to take care of your kids. A lot of bosses out there are not so uh, they're not so consent to
Understanding.
understanding. Thank you. That's the word. Thank you. No, so understanding of for you to go home and take care of your kids. So some of them will give you the permission, but some of them don't. I've been lucky. When I any doctor's appointment, for example, I they have allowed me to go and then come back to continue working. But for other people, they don't allow them to do that. And if you do, sometimes you don't get paid for that, because you're taking kind of like a day off, even though you are actually taking care of your kids. So that's hard when it comes to being a parent and be fully present, because most of the time the two parents are working at the same time, so it's hard to take care. And especially as immigrants, many times we don't have family here. It's
Yeah.
only your close family. So you don't have someone to say, like to your mom, for example, say, "Mom, can you take care of my kid today, because I need to go to work," or stuff like that. You are on your own. It's only you and your kids in a country, so that's really hard. So this is what this business allow to immigrants, who are in a new country, allow them to have that flexibility. You can start this on the side, and eventually, like we mentioned, this will surpass your actual income, and you can be fully present for your kids, or reducing your hours at work gradually, and then be more present. Um, we mentioned, like the portability of the business. That's the other beauty. That's one of the things that, I attracted me, the portability of the business, because we can take the business anywhere. So, like, if you have to go travel and visit your family, for example, your parents, um, you you can take your business with you. So, doesn't matter where you are, you can still do the business, because all you need is a laptop or a cell phone and an access to the internet. So if you have those two or three things, that's all you need to do your business. So that's the flexibility. It makes you to the business, it makes it easy to work and then have this possibility of working on your own terms. So let's see. Yeah, so you were inviting people to check out the webinar, because this is a great opportunity for anyone that is watching us today, to take advantage of this digital world, because this digital world, we're so blessed that it allows more people that have this open mindset, that are able to see this opportunity, because you really need to have the right mindset to be able to see this opportunity, or you might be able to be in a moment where we call it like the aha moment, which hopefully we are trying to show it so you don't get to that point. Um, and this business, will allow you to be fully present for your kids, for your family, be able to have a business that where you work on your own terms. So you're your own boss, so you don't need to ask permissions anymore, to be able to take your kids to the doctor or take care of them, because they're sick at home. Uh, you don't need to ask permission, when you want to take vacation. So really, this allows you to do that, and at the same time, building that legacy for your family, building that financial stability. So yeah, so it's a great opportunity for any parents, any moms out there, or anyone who is interested, in creating that time and financial freedom. This is the right time to start. The time was in the past. I wish I could have found this before. But when the right time is, you find it. So thank you so much for sharing that. And we have arrived to the end of our lives. So we want to wish everyone thank you for being here with us. For those catching the replay, thank you so much. To our followers, thank you so much for being part of our journey, for believing in us, and for engaging with our content. Um, we actually want to say thank you to Paromita for being here with us and for sharing her journey with us. And hopefully, you get inspired by her journey, as a mom, who are doing the business and found this opportunity. And now she can be fully present with her kids and at the same time building that financial stability. So thank you so much for
Thank you. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share my journey with everyone. Thank you.
Thank you. And we do have some like emojis here from Nimona, Pro Abudur, Butsiro Paro, Joe Lixe, Lance Ika, and also heart emoji from Emily Jane C. Salvador Regis. So thank you everyone for all your
Thank you.
heart and like emojis and for watching the live with us today. So if you don't follow us on our Facebook business page, you can follow Paromita SR Biswas.
Biswas. Yeah.
Yes. So you can follow her on her Facebook business page, and you can follow me up here. Um, so if you are in YouTube, you can also subscribe to my channel. I don't know. Do you have a YouTube channel too, or
Yes,
no?
yes. I have YouTube channel. Yeah.
What is your YouTube channel?
Yeah, my YouTube channel is Paromita and Suman Biswas.
Okay, so that's where you can find Paromita. So you can subscribe to our channel and then just press that notification bell to let you know when we have new content or when we going live. So that way you keep learning about this online business opportunity until you feel decided to take that leap of faith, and and be part of our global online community. So we'll be happy to be here for you and to guide you, on your journey. Now, saying that, if you want to learn how you can start your online business and you want to catch the replay before tomorrow's live webinar, all you have to do is register in any of the websites that appear on the screen with your name and email address, and we'll send you that invitation to watch the webinar. So when you register into our websites, you will receive an email that will contain two links. First link is to register for the live webinar. That will take you to a page that will have two buttons, one for Tuesday, one for Thursday, to register for the you can register for either one or for both. At what time is the webinar on Singapore?
Yeah, it's on Wednesday morning, 8 a.m. in Singapore.
Okay, there you
And
go.
we
So
have Tuesday and Wednesday and Friday, both in the morning.
yeah. So in Singapore, the live webinar is Wednesdays and Fridays at
Yeah,
8 a.m.
yes,
Singapore time. So for
yes.
those who are watching from Singapore or in that area. So in North America is Tuesdays and Thursdays, uh, 5 p.m. PST and 8 p.m. EST. So this is just to show you here how global we are. You know, she is in
Yeah.
Singapore, I'm in Canada, and we are here collaborating with each other and bring you the information, and you get to hear her story. So this now we also invite you to our private Facebook group where you get to see more success stories from members of our community and more information about the business. Now, when you register into our website and you want to watch the webinar, in the webinar, what you're going to find out is how our online business plan works. And also, you got the opportunity to hear from the panelists, which are members of our community, who will be sharing with you why they decided to start their online business and how this online business has transformed their lives. So, um, saying that, I was going to show you quickly here. I don't know if you want to give me a hand, Paramita, to read. I'll start, and then if you want to read the rest. So the host is Margarita. She is a former logistic coordinator, and the first panel is Ileona and Eileen. They're entrepreneurs. We have Christina, a trip planner. We have Nancy, a senior manager, an early childhood setting, and I'll let you continue the rest.
Yeah, and there is Shato. She is a financial accountant, and we have Radha. She is actually job tutor. She was working as a corporate employee, and we have Zareen. She is still working customer service representative, and we have Melissa. She is in Enforce police service specialist and life insurance. So yes, so from different you can see that from different profession people are doing this business.
Thank you, Paramita. Yeah, so if you're catching this replay, the replay has subtitles in several languages, and our live webinar has subtitles in 5 languages. That's Spanish, French, Tagalog, Vietnamese, and Arabic. So there you go. So now you know. So if you want to catch this replay and hear their testimonials before tomorrow's live webinar, all you have to do is register in any of the websites on the screen. Okay, so we want to say thank you to everyone, and we want to wish everyone a happy and blessed Monday for those who are on Monday, and a happy and blessed Tuesday for those who are on Tuesday, and a happy and blessed week ahead for everyone. And of course, we want to say thank you to our guest again, to Paramita, for being here with us and sharing her journey. Um,
Thank you so
and then
much, everyone.
Thank you. And then until tomorrow for another episode and another guest. So stay tuned for that for another episode of the Real Talk Journeys of Resilience and Success. So thank you everyone for being here, and God bless you all, and thank you for watching. Bye everyone.